Hello everyone, good afternoon and a namaste to everyone here. Thank you for joining us. And I'm Tulika Nandy. I'm leading the global programmatic ads business here at Truecaller with a very simple mission of making ads meaningful to our users by showing the right ad at the right time to the right user. Cool. Right. So I'm excited actually to share with you the billions of opportunities that sits right in the hands of your customers. Literally billions of everyday interactions that happen through communication. Every single day at Truecaller, we are transforming such simple billions of hellos into most powerful brand impacts by unlocking meaningful engagement and billion-dollar brand opportunities. So let me start by painting a picture for Truecaller's vital role in communication landscape, right? And here's a quick video. It's a 2 minutes video. Well, now that you have seen the communication landscape and how huge calling is, right? With such scale comes chaos. Let's talk about trust, or rather, talk about the crisis of trust that exists in today's communication world. So here are some staggering numbers. Well, I think I'm really struggling with this mic. Sorry about this. Just can't get it, Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about some staggering numbers here that everyone in the room should be concerned about today, right? If you look at the first one out of every 3 calls that people receives today are outside of their contact list. Or think about that. 1/3 of the communication that comes to you is from an unknown resource, right? Users are bombarded with 3 spam messages daily. That's over 1,000 messages per user per year. Isn't the number super high, right? Now, globally, at Truecaller, we are identifying and blocking 56 billion spam calls. You heard me right. It's 56 billion calls that we blocked last year in 2024, right? It's not a typo, right? So But here's, okay, the last one, the most alarming statistics maybe. In 2024, India alone lost 220 billion rupees to cyber fraud and spams. Yes, 220 billion rupees. And we've been seeing this number, cyber frauds surging up by 900% over the last 4 years. So this isn't just about inconvenience. This is about safety, right? Security, and a fundamental breakdown of trust. So, and that's exactly where Truecaller exists today, to restore trust and unlock opportunity for legitimate businesses. So our mission at Truecaller is very simple, yet very powerful. That is to make tomorrow's communication more smarter, safer, and more efficient. Right. So now as we understand, calling and messaging aren't just communication tools. They are powerful insights. They drive business outcomes at an unprecedented scale. We sit right at the center of such billions of interactions that happen every day, trying to understand the intent, the trust, and the engagement at scale, and of course, in a privacy-first manner. We have established that a phone call just cannot be ignored, unlike your emails or your social media, right? It is immediate and it demands attention, which makes the Truecaller real estate prime. So these are the biggest enablers to deliver reach, relevance, results, and therefore 20,000 plus brands trust our platform today. Here's just a quick glimpse of some of the most prominent brands on our platform. Now, let's look at some numbers, right? So starting with, Truecaller stands tall with a global active users, monthly active users of 450 million, with India alone standing at 310 million monthly active users. We have an engagement ratio, that is DAU to mouse stickiness, of over 80%. That means every single day, 80% of our users are engaging with the app. Also, our MAU is comparable to some of the biggest viewership events here in India, like the IPL finals, the T20 World Cup, right? But here's a fun fact, here's a key difference between these events, right? These events happen, say, once a year or at max, best once every 2 years. But we at Truecaller deliver the same scale every single day for a sustained impact for brands. So our reach isn't just massive, it's diverse. If you look at the numbers, over 50%, to be precise, almost 53% of our users are from tier 2 and tier 3 markets, right? Aren't they the real drivers of the digital adoption today? So, and another number which I definitely have to call out, which is, an unparalleled 60 million reach is what we can deliver within just 1 hour. But reach is just the beginning, right? What truly makes this platform very unique is the power of intent. Right. Now, from reach to relevance, understanding the common intent. Calls and SMS are our windows into consumer intent. If you look at some numbers, 963 million minutes or time spent every month by Indian users, right, on voice calls. 1.3 billion business messages are sent on by using our platform every single day, with over 2,500 verified businesses onboarded on our platform. Yes, this is how we understand the business engagements. So when users are ready, they just, when users are ready to act, they just don't research. They call, they text, or they engage, right? They want to buy a car, they will call dealerships. They are choosing a credit card, they will call banks. They want to explore real estate, right? They will contact agents. So these helps, these hellos span industries, and we translate them into 200 plus precise audience segments in a privacy first manner, so brands can reach users exactly when it matters the most. Right. So now let's talk about why timing matters, and that festivity is around the corner. We would want to talk definitely a lot more about it, right? So our data shows significant category surges during festivals. Jewelry category surges up by 78%. Mobile OEM surges up by 42%. Auto category, 23% uplift. Consumer durable category, 21%. E-commerce platform, 27%. So this isn't just seasonal variation. This represents billions of rupees in increased purchase intent, happening right when people are more receptive to the brand messages. So with 200 plus audience segments, we will help you. We can help you to identify and target the right audience during these high intent moments. So finally, let's talk about results, because reach and relevance mean nothing without measurable outcomes. So our programmatic and proprietary ad solutions drive full funnel results. We are partnered with, we get 10,000 plus advertisers trusting us daily on our platform with their campaigns. We work with more than 70 plus demand partners globally to ensure maximum efficiency and scale. We deliver more than 5 billion impressions a day. Yes, 5 billion impressions every single day on our platform. But beyond the volume metrics, what really matters is that we are driving business outcomes across the entire funnel, from awareness and consideration to conversion and retention. So let me bring all this together for you, right? We are living in an era where communication trust is at an all-time low. Yes, it's sad, but communication trust is at an all-time low. Yet, communication frequency is at an all-time high. Truecaller sits at this unique intersection, providing safety and trust to over 450 million users globally, right? While creating unprecedented opportunities for legitimate businesses to connect with their audiences, the right audiences. So we offer massive reach, comparable to India's biggest sporting events, precise relevance through 200 plus audience segments, and measurable results through full funnel programmatic solutions. So the festive season is upon us, and the data shows clear surge among some of the categories like consumer durables, auto, e-com, jewelry, and so on. So when a lot of conversations are happening around, right, which platform to choose, which audience to get, and so on, the question is, are you part of those conversations? If not yet, then here's from Truecaller. Please take the right call. Thank you. That's all from my end.